Janyaa is a nonprofit organization that we started in 2009, and it started off as something that would help students with math and science concepts. We found that a lot of the times students are given math and science concepts, but they don't understand what they're saying, what they're being taught. And we found that if we can provide some hands-on experiments, they can understand those concepts much better. We started off with 4 schools in 2009, and now we're close to 1,000 schools at last count, and we're hoping to continue to expand with that.
Oh, that's great. So what is the fundraiser for today? What are we trying to achieve?
So this is the 4th year that we're having a gala for Janyaa, and our goal is to raise funds to provide money for the services that we're doing in India. These include providing the experimental kits that we're making and giving to the different schools. We also provide teacher training so that the teachers know how to use the kits and how to teach the concepts that the kits are helping with. We also do monitoring so that we can make sure that the students are learning what they're supposed to be learning and the teachers are teaching the way that they're supposed to be teaching. We also are able to monitor the kits to make sure they don't need to be replenished or repaired or anything like that. And finally, it's to help increase awareness of Janyaa so that more people know what we're doing, and hopefully we can get more help for that.
Oh, that's great. So, I understand there are a lot of other charities who do similar work. So, what would you say is different about Janyaa?
Well, one of the things that I found was really different with Janyaa, which drew me to it, is first of all, it's science and math based. So we provide experiments for math classes, for science classes, and recently we started biology as well, starting from 7th, 8th, 9th, and now into the 10th grades. And the second part is, unlike other areas where somebody comes in, teaches the concepts and leaves, we're leaving the material with the schools, we're giving them to the teachers, we're training the teachers. So it's there available 24/7 throughout the year so the teachers can use the material as and when the subject dictates, so that they're not teaching ahead or teaching behind, but as the curriculum goes, they're able to teach the concepts along with the curriculum so that the children retain that information much better. And unlike other areas, we're not depending on technology, we're not depending even on electricity. Most of our stuff is very basic material that can be reproduced, that can be replaced if they're damaged or anything like that. So that way it's very effective, especially for the small rural communities that don't have a lot of resources.
Oh, that's great. So one thing, is this only for schools in India, or are you trying to do it in other parts of the world as well?
So we started off in India. We started off actually in Andhra Pradesh state, in one state. Now we're in more than 14 states in India. We've actually also had a pilot program in Jamaica. We're looking into a pilot program in Africa, and we're also looking at some schools in the US. So it's a concept that's very easy to replicate. So we have lots of areas that are showing interest in it.
Okay, that's great. So finally, one last question. What are the goals for the fundraiser today?
Well, like any fundraiser, our first goal is to raise money. We have almost 800 schools that are looking to get the kits and the training and everything that we have to offer. These are schools that are already applied and asked for us to help them. So we need to raise money to be able to provide those services. We've gotten some commitment from the government in India, we've gotten some commitment from private organizations in India, but we're looking for money here to kind of complete that circle so that we have enough to fund the 800 schools.
So Janyaa means life. The reason I started Janyaa is I wanted to help the farmers with at least some of their problems by helping them understand science and math. That's the reason I started Janyaa. But then we realized that it's better to work with children. So what we do is we design very, very simple experiments that are relevant to daily life. So for example, we use simple balance to teach algebra equations. We use matchsticks and straws to teach angles and quadrilaterals, shapes, etc. So that's how we do it. So that children, they can replicate the experiments at home. So, Janyaa has grown tremendously over the past 8 years. From 4 schools we started off, and now we are at 900 schools working with Nigeria and Jamaica as well. So.
Yeah, that's awesome. So you started off really small. So what are your plans for the future?
So our plans for future, basically we want to implement and adopt a school program over here in USA where children can adopt a school and work with the school, report back to Janyaa. So this is for high school students. So this will help them develop leadership skills and social skills, and also that sense of giving back to the community. So we want to do it over here, and also we want to spread to other countries.
Yeah, that's great. I understand that the gala is the fourth gala. So what are your hopes for this gala?
So I mean, basically it's to spread the awareness, and also we want to raise we have a shortfall of $100,000 because this year we are planning to do, the goal is to raise 100,000. We have, this year we could be doubling our numbers because so far we are only at 900, but this year our pipeline looks really good and we could be going with nearly 800 schools, which means we need quite a bit of money. We need to hire some people as well to execute it successfully. So yeah, I mean, I hope this gala will be really successful as the previous ones.
Hi, I'm Usha Hanmolu. I'm president of Janyaa. We are here at ICC Milpitas to raise funds for our yearly gala. So kids back in India, they're really excited to see our experiments whenever they go to the class. They're very well motivated to learn the concepts in detail. And some of the kids have actually told us that they like to write exams now using their own language and own words rather than just by-hearting whatever was in the textbooks. And some of the teachers have actually reached out to us appreciating the type of experiments that we have in our kit. They really like it. They have not seen it before, and they think that it's the most innovative way to teach science and math concepts.
गुणशरीराय गुणमण्डिताय गुणेशानाय धीमहि गुणाधीताय गुणाधीशाय गुणप्रविष्टाय धीमहि एकदन्ताय वक्रतुण्डाय गौरीतनयाय धीमहि गणेशानाय बालचन्द्राय श्रीगणेशाय धीमहि गानचतुराय गानप्राणाय गानान्तरात्मने गानोत्सुकाय गानवत्ताय गानोत्सुकमनसे गुरुपूजिताय गुरुदैवताय गुरुभक्ताय गुरुविक्रमाय गुह्यप्रवराय गुरवे गुणगुणवे Shana